Gonna do a review on the Gmade Sawback. What I have right here in front of me, of course. I don't think you guys are dumb or anything. Basically we're gonna go through this review, tell about the goods and the bads, and we're just gonna jump right into it and start off with the bads. Well, from the appearance perspective, you probably can tell I have new tires on it, and that's because they're the tmaxx strip doors. But these tires right here, they just peel apart. They literally just peel apart. So whenever you're under any tension, they just fall apart. And also, the tread pattern's really bad on it. The next bad thing that's just somewhat nitpicking for me would be the scale accessory. Because I know they advertise this kit as a 1/10 scale, but in reality, if you actually measured up the wheelies and everything, it becomes around a 1/7, between a 1/8 and 1/5, somewhere in there. That's it for the outside on the negativities. Oh, and I got lights over here, that's my problem. I gotta figure out. One other problem is when you're building the kit and you have to paint the body, this section over here gets overlapped some, so you can't really get in there and paint. I had to take a paintbrush in there, but I know some people have been successful, but I haven't. But get that out of the way for us. Something else that is bad would be shocks. Aluminum ones, I don't know, whatever, not oil filled or anything. Yeah, I guess they work with the leaf spring suspension, but for me personally, I really do not like them because whenever I take them through mud or sand, all in there gets clogged up with stuff. So I put on some Traxxas Rustler shocks, I believe. I'll put the link in the video description to where you can get them from. And I bought those from my local hobby shop, which is Trackside Hobby. Go and support him. And no, he's not sponsoring me. Any other bads would be, yes, there is some more bads down here. Drive shafts, that is bad. Probably the worst thing on here, because like whenever you get under any under any tension, like there's no slipper clutch, so the first thing that's gonna break is drive shafts. And people say put MIPs on there. Well, if I put MIPs on there, then I'm just stripping gears. Anything else bad? Not really. And nothing really else bad. Let's go back and let's do some positives of this rig. Okay, we're back. Now we did all the negatives. Now let's get into something happier. The positives. Well, let's just start off with the scale look. I mean, everything from the seats to the mirror, the shifter, steering wheel, and then you have your front end. It actually looks like an old Willys Jeep. I personally have not seen another one, unless you're going into like your trail finders that look like the Toyotas. But for Jeep wise, there's been nothing that's come close. And for me, when I did mine, I painted like the MASH colors, and if anybody you know that show, it's pretty like it. It's also customizable, because like you have all your coolers and your backpacks and your wood. That took 10 seconds, and look how much better it looks. I also put in some LEDs right there. I got all wired up underneath. Gotta get some new ones, but I just wired them up for now. And then when you go under the chassis, you have stuff like, there's simple stuff like this. You have the receiver box. Yeah, sure, I painted it with the orange and the silver and stuff, and the white. But where are you going to find an engine like this? A receiver box that looks like an engine, like an LS engine. You're not going to find that anywhere. It's, also with that, that's basically all that comes stock on it. One more thing to touch on would be, this is the old SCX10 gear, and you can see the pitch on it. It's very little, and I stripped them out. I stripped out like 3 pairs so far, but in here, it's probably twice the depth in the gear, and they're plastic, and I have not had a single problem with it. So I guess that Gmade actually thought that one out compared to Axial, but hey, whatever works for them. That's really all the positives I have. But I'm going to go into some of the stuff that I have done personally. So, some of the stuff I've done personally would be the light bar up front here. And I just took a piece of, what is it, Jared?
It was from a strobe light, I believe?
Yeah, strobe light. I opened it. I took the reflective piece out. I put 5 blue LEDs in, and then now I actually have a good light. And when we're done here, I'll put it in the dark and I'll actually turn it on for you guys. And then after that, up front underneath here, I have my servo in, some Chinese brand servo. I don't know, it works. I waterproof it. I took my steering links. They're usually, this one is down one, and that's down one too. I had to flip my servo horn over. But anyways, so basically I used to be getting hung up on rocks when it was down here, but now that I moved it up, thanks to a guy on YouTube that I saw, basically I did the same thing and it's worked 10 times better. One more negative I forgot to add would be the zip ties on the leaf springs. They suck. Yeah, I know there's zip ties and everything, but they move up and down and up and down. So I have to figure out, if anyone knows a way to fix it, please comment below. But I can't find anybody that knows how to fix it. So I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And that's about it for the Gmade Sawback. I'm gonna cut you guys off here, but then we're gonna come back with the lights on and dark. You can't see me right now, but I'm gonna do a demonstration with the LED lights. I know there's still a little bit light to me, not to the camera though. But let's plug it in, and 3, 2, 1. I mean, now you can see. I mean, if my cameraman will project that way towards the corner over there. I mean, look at how much light we actually have now. And that is just coming from down there. It's angled up a little bit, which I like. But I mean, it shines up like the whole room. And it's really nice. Not the whole room, but you know what I mean. But with that being said, peace out, and I'll see you in one of my next reviews and one of my next videos. See ya.